All right. What is up, everybody? What is going on? Hope everyone is doing okay. Got some building to do, some finishing. I was gonna wait till Friday or Monday, but I said, you know what? I can't leave my boy Deathscythe out here just halfway. So he was just looking miserable there on my desk and whatnot. So let's go ahead and finish this bad boy. So yes, so just to recap, we are building the Deathscythe hell screen here. Oh, sit down. There you go. A TV version, Deathscythe hell. We're about 46% into this build. I did the math. I'm pretty sure the math checks out. So let's go ahead and let me move some things around. I do want to show where I'm at. Yesterday, all right. So yesterday, and as you can see, I haven't cleaned up my pile over here, but that's we got a little special tool that I'm building at the moment that I want to test it out. So all right, so we completed yesterday the weapons, the twin beam scythe and the buster shield, and we also got the legs, the waist completed yesterday. So going good here, and today hopefully we'll finish. We got the chest piece, the body, the head, the arms, and the wings. So hopefully we'll get through that today, and we can add this part of the collection. I did add over here on this side, on the right side of the screen, just like where we're at, what mobile suit it is, what grade it is, whether it's high grade, master grade, perfect grade, entry grade, or no grade. Some kits have no grade. And like what the progress is, like what percentage completed it is. Also, when I'm offline, if anyone wants to check it out and see what we're currently building, in the about section, I have this. I'll have this posted for whatever the current build, is. So I do have it's an incomplete tool that I've 3D printed. It is a runner stand, I guess you call it. I actually forgot I put this on the printer last night, and I went to go print something else, and my printer was like sending me notifications, freaking out. So I finally went to go check it. I forgot I had this thing on there. But let's test it. I haven't really tested it yet. So we'll grab all the runners. I usually just put the runners in the empty box, in alphabetical order. But let's see how this bad boy withstands the test of time. This is a pretty like uneven runner, so I feel like this is a little. Oh, that's not bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. I guess as long as it has something to catch on to. But yeah, all right, cool. So that kind of works. I'll have to, I guess, mess with how they're standing in there. Oh, that's nice right there. I guess I could do it like this. This is supposed to have another piece. I think it goes over here. So I think I should be good to actually just, I could probably lay them flat if they would fit. But if they can't, then I can slide them all the way that way. That's pretty dope. Okay, I think we're gonna do that. I'm gonna have to go backwards. This one's a perfect example for the, oh, or maybe not. Yeah, standing it is. Maybe for the bigger ones where there's the pieces aren't as like convoluted next to each other. Yeah. Do that maybe. No, we'll play with it. I just thought it was cool. I found the file last night. Just to test it out. See what it do. Oh, see this one, like without the, but I think I'd rather have it like this so I can actually see the letters like up top. But this kind of looks cool too. That A, B, C, nope, this one doesn't go there. This one goes here. That. We got the two C's. I can actually space them apart depending on how many runners we got. And then there's B. Let's put B right there. Or actually, oh, I messed up. This is C. They're kind of the same colorway. I guess we could do this one like that. It's just gonna lay next to that one, or like this. Now we got A. A's a big boy. So there we go. All right, cool. Kind of organized. Kind of. But we're gonna put this. See how this works. See how it works out. Let's clean here. And we'll just put completed things. I kind of want to put like another camera somewhere around here if I could, to like maybe have this bad boy on like on a turntable, just to so you guys could see the progress of like where we are with all the things that are built. But for now, we will just keep them on the placemat. Of course, we got our handy dandy tools. X-Acto knife, first cut nippers, and final cut nippers, the God hands. X-Acto knife. I think I had something else. We got the panel line markers and stuff like that, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. So yeah, let's get right into it. Start finishing this bad boy up. So we're doing from the ground up. So we started with the weapons, and then we did the legs and then the waist. So now we're gonna do the chest piece, or the body is what it's actually called, which is technically the first step, but the way I like to build the kits is from like the ground up. That way it has like a foundation to where it can build up to. So go ahead and start that. We're running a couple of, oh, where did I throw the PCs? I haven't even started building and we're losing stuff. Found the stickers. Don't know where I put them. And they are a vital part of this next portion. Up here. Uh-oh. Frantically looking for a small plastic piece. Let's see. Here it is. Found it. World War III averted. Found the PC parts. All right, cool. So let's get right into it. PC 2, both of them. All right, let's start this. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. PC 2. We're gonna need 2 of them, and I believe this is for the memory serves correctly. I believe this is for the like the arm sockets. Need that. Any more PCs here? PC. Yep. PC 1, which is the neck connector. PC1, and then only PC 4. I believe this is for the waist, like the waist section of the kit, like the part that connects to the part that connects to the waist, if that makes sense. All right, that's all for the PCs. Let me check there's another page. Certainly is not. Keeping it on that page. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted. All right, so E. Bam. So we're gonna need E15. And I'm not doing any first cut with these. Haven't built a model kit in a while. It's been almost 3 years actually. I just had these just sitting in my backlog in the garage like forever. I need this bad boy eventually. So I was doing a lot of first cuts yesterday, but muscle memory kicked in. That one. E6. I think that's it. Yep. E15. This one. 7. 6 is for later. I think that's all the E's. We got some sticker stuff going on here. 4, 5. Let's see. Oh, it's a silver one. I want to get the silver like paint marker and like the gold and like maybe like where the stickers are. I want to kind of paint them to have more like metallic look. But that's it for the E's. The runner stand actually is like, I think it's a lot better. It separates the runners a lot better, so I'm able to just like grab and go, so which is a good thing. So right now I just need A, and instead of sifting through them alphabetically and putting them back in alphabetical order, like I kind of know where they go, and with the numbers popping out being so visible, it's a lot easier. So I think the decision to print it off was a good decision. All right. One. Obviously gonna need this one. Okay. A little tricky cut there. Okay. All right. 8, A9, 7. This is my favorite. Not my favorite kit. I haven't built this one before. There's a couple that I've built. Couple that I've built twice. But I have all the Deathscythe. I think this is the last one that I need. Besides, I think there's a high grade Deathscythe, Hell, Endless Waltz version. besides that one, this will be the final piece to puzzle that I have been trying to build for a very long time. I think one of my first kits was the first kit I ever built was the Epion, and it was the Epion I know it was 144 scale, but it wasn't like, it didn't have grades. It didn't have a grade. It was, I can't remember what it's called. It's like the vintage ones. They have like a different like box art and stuff. That was like the first kit I built. It was pretty cool. I found it, used to live in Puerto Rico, and this is when I was like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know when Gundam Wing came out in Puerto Rico, like on Toonami, whenever that was, that time frame. And my dad used to go to this comic book store, which was like the only comic book store that had like a variety of things. Like it wasn't just a comic book store, but it was like a hobby store mixed in with like, I know they had some like adult stuff, like an adult section of like Japanese like hentai and stuff like that. But they had these model kits as well, and that's what I got. I got that Epion. And it was pretty cool. It was the first one I built, so I never really had built anything like it besides, I don't know if anybody remembers like the wooden animals that you put together, like the 3D wooden animals. Used to get those at Toys R Us, and I built a lot of those. Actually, those were like my favorite things to build. So it was like crazy because, you know, there was no like information on things, so there was no nippers. Like I didn't know I needed nippers. Like I think I cut all the pieces like with a scissor, or not a scissor. I think I like snapped them all out because I thought that it was the same way as the wooden animals. So I would just twisting twisting the pieces out of the runners, you know, not knowing, because, you know, there's no information, there's no YouTube back then, or internet, pretty much. Like the internet was like a very scarce thing. Like only like limited people had that stuff. And it wasn't something you would just like go searching either. Like it's not, you know, hey, how to build this kit or whatever. But it was super cool. You know, it was a cool like experience, because after, like, it was so dope. It came with like a little it was a Zex or Miliardo Peacecraft figurine, which was supposed to be the pilot. And it was just so cool. It transformed and everything into like its bird mode or flight mode. But it was pretty dope. I think my second kit was actually the same vintage stuff, but it was Deathscythe. Because after even if there's it was the dollop one. I remember so growing up, my mom was a manager at this hotel, and that's the only place like where internet like existed for me. You know, further down the line, we got the you know, dial up at home and stuff like that. But before, it was just at the hotel. Whenever I was at the hotel, we would be able to, you know, look stuff up, and it was mostly like Dragon Ball Z stuff. Like there's this video, like a meme video that's going around, where it was like me seeing Super Saiyan 5 or hearing about Super Saiyan 5, like Dragon Ball AF and all those fan stuff, and it was like it's as the Super Saiyan 7 and all that stuff. It was super, like that's the stuff we would look up, like crazy stuff like that. It wasn't like really super specific. Again, we were kids, like it was 10, 11, 12, just looking for random stuff. And yes, K's LC, the non-grade Deathscythe. That's the one. Like the one in 144 non-grade Deathscythe. That's the one. Which I have. I lost the original one I had, but I was able to purchase it a couple years back because it was super nostalgic for me. Like out of all the kits, I wanted that one because it was like my first Deathscythe kit, and Deathscythe's my guy. Like that's my go-to, my favorite. So it was super nostalgic for me. I just wanted that one. But yeah. All right, let's start putting this bad boy together. Here. This way. Where am I? I'm on the first step and I'm lost. There we go. All right, cool. Bam. And bam. Oh, am I putting this? Yep. The way it goes. There we go. Cool. And they also have the. It just came out. I don't think it just came out. I think it's like a re-release of high grade Deathscythe, but it's all like the clear version. Man, do I want it? I might pick it up. I think today's the last day to get it, so maybe after stream I'll make that purchase. That purchase. Just to continue to complete the set. Oh God. Man, when the high, I think it was the high grade Shenlong came out, I think that was like the one that was missing out of like the OGs for at least the TV version. And when that one came out, like I remember telling my brother about it, and I think he's the one who told me about it. But when that one came out, it was like I gotta get them all now. At least I still got the heated, Shelltail parts, yeah. And the heated, I don't know if you've seen, if you could look up, it's on P Bandai right now because they're going through their Summerfest. But the heated Shelltails with on the Sandrock in the clear version, they look pretty sick. And Sandrock's a cool mobile suit. Super like close combat. Pretty I think it's a pretty fast mobile suit because it's a close combat, so it's got to be a little bit faster. Unlike I think like Heavy Arms is obviously a long range mobile suit, but it's got more it's bigger, clunkier. It's got all those Gatling guns. And the high grade Sandrock, I've built two. That's one of the only ones that I've built two. I made a custom, like I took it after I built it. I wanted to try painting, and I took it all apart, and painted like all the yellow parts are like gold. The black, all the black pieces are like a gunmetal. And I think I have a photo of it around somewhere. If I can find it. I think the Shelltails, I made all the weapons except for the heated ones I painted like a metallic red, but the regular ones were like just a regular silver. But it looked super dope. I did the same thing with my Deathscythe Hell, so that's another kit that I want to get again just to have like the original. But that Sandrock, I bought it again just to have like the OG colorway. Getting ahead of myself. Oh, I needed another C2, C1 and C2. One I won. C221. There you are. I find building these things so calming and like almost therapeutic. Yeah, you're just like focused on one thing, just chilling. You know, there's like no, as long as you're doing like cutting the pieces out right, there's like no like wrong way to put these back, you know, put them together. A little excess here on the connectors. Not too worried about these. Probably not going to show. From what I can tell, they're upside down anyway. This is the, I forget what it's called. It's like the jamming device that Deathscythe has. Actually, I'm gonna look it up because I was actually thinking about that yesterday. Hyper jammer. That's what it is. Yeah, like the Deathscythe. It has like a specific name. It's the hyper jammer. I was talking about it yesterday and I just went blank trying to figure out what it was. I kept thinking of the Metal Gear chaff grenade for whatever reason. Which is kind of like, does the same thing pretty much. Deathscythe is like a walking chaff grenade. Alright, got these pieces here. These go here. Yeah, pretty sure this is the little jammer. Actually, I think his jammer's on the backpack. Yeah, it is. It is on the backpack. I wonder what the hell this thing is. Oh, this might be for the wings. Might be a connector for the wings. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Here and then A9. Perfect. Do I have to... There we go. It's not going in over here. A struggle of small plastic pieces. Am I missing? No, A9. Right? Yep. Okay. I think this has to be closer together though. Unless it's... No, it's not upside down. Be funny if it was. There we go. Yeah, I think I just needed to squeeze it a little bit. A little bit more. A9. This is where all the stickers come in. Don't know how I feel about these stickers. Stickers are... I usually only put the eyes on. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna revisit when I do the panel lines. Maybe I'll find a Gundam marker, a red Gundam marker for the red stuff. Same thing with all right, same thing with the eyes and the... What am I thinking of? Oh, the silver pieces here. I wanted to paint these like silver. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm getting ahead of myself. This part goes here, but it does have these Oh, and for the yellow, I wanted to do like a gold. These go back in the back like this. I think they have the, yep. Just gotta figure out which one's which. And I'm pretty sure it goes like this. That's what I get for not paying attention. Damn. Genuinely like dislike making high grades and real grades especially. There's so many pieces and they're so small. Like master grade is like perfect, like the perfect like size. Well, I never built a perfect grade, so maybe that maybe that's a little more. I'm gonna take these off. I feel like no, it's part of it. Never mind. Being said, I have a few real grades in the backlog, which I'll be adding to the about section as well, just so we can keep track of completed kits and just stuff that's in the backlog. All right, this is done, and this is weird. This one goes like, wait a minute. Oh, it goes over it. Oh, this is hella backwards. Pretty sure. Most certainly. Most certainly. I knew there was something up, man. I took that piece off and I was like, you know what? This doesn't look like it fits right. But it's definitely this way. Look at that. So much easier. That's what you get for just cutting the pieces out and just saying, fuck it. I'm just gonna leave them on there. Not keep track of what's what. This bad boy now goes in there. Man, dude, look at this, man. Look at the beauty. Look at the beauty. Let me, you know what? I'm gonna darken. Deathscythe's so fucking cool, man. I love Deathscythe. Hope these aren't backwards. Actually, I should probably take a look at that before. No, I think we're good. Although, it does look like no, they actually go that way. Interesting. They're kind of curved, these pieces up here, and then one of them has like a hole in the front, the other one doesn't. But on paper, that's what it looks like. So now it goes like this, right there. Now this, which is the piece that allows like the waist to kind of have a little bit of movement. Deathscythe's hips don't lie. See, it's kind of like twist. Do the twist. Oh, yeah. All right, that's it. That's the body. That's the body. Let's go ahead. Put it on the kit. Pretend we're using a hoist. Body rock. Yeah, the body rock. It's already like the small, like high grade kits don't have like a lot of detail, but maybe it's the nostalgia. Like I can already, you know, see it just coming along. It's gonna look beautiful when it's done. Especially with the panel lines. I'm definitely gonna panel line this bad boy. Just to give it some extra oomph. Right, body done. Body done. Moving on to the arms. Officially, next step is the head, but I'm not doing that right now. All right, not doing that. All right, so right arm. Well, this one's actually split. Okay, cool. Sometimes the arms will be like, you have to like build two of, and then at the end it'll like, kind of like the legs. At the end, like the last step will be like, oh, now we're gonna separate and we're gonna do left and right. But not on the arms, not on this bad boy. All right, so we got B. This is gonna come with a whole bunch of hands. A whole bunch of, well, you can see all the hands. Right there, you got 1, 2, 3. 3 types of hands. One of them is like to hold, holding the beam scythe. One of them is just like normal. The other one's like a fist. So we'll cut them all out. See what looks cool, especially with the weapons. And we'll see. We'll go from there. But right now we need work on the right arm first. Make sure I don't mix up these instructions. Like the steps are pretty close together, so we'll make sure we don't mess up on here. All right, B18. 8. 9. All right. 5. Look at that. All together. Together. Do I need any more B's? Do not need any more B's for the right arm. A pieces, A 21, 23. There's 23. Look at that. All together. All these pieces together. Ah. (21, 23). Got that going. Next kit after this. Am I done with A's? Definitely not. 26, 27. All right. Next kit after this. Next wing kit after this, I should say. It's going to be a tall geese. Whether that's a real grade tall geese or a master grade tall geese. Don't know yet. Real grade tall geese is the tall geese 3. While the master grade tall geese is the tall geese 2. So it's gonna be one of those two. Which one? Don't know yet. Be more of a game time decision. I want to build a master grade because I like building the master grades a little bit more. But the other one, Tall Geese 3, is a real grade. And it looks pretty cool. It's the one from the Endless Waltz movie. So it's gonna be one of those, decisions. Do it now. I'm gonna get to both of them eventually, but maybe I'll do the master grade first after building this one, because I have another master grade wing kit that I'm gonna do after the tall geese. So maybe I'll do one and 1/44, and then a master grade, and then another one 1/44, and then another master grade. And that is it for the backlog of wing. There's 3 more kits for the backlog of the wing kits. But fret not. I still have like 7 other kits that are not wing kits. So there's that. All right, that's it for C. Runner stand is coming in clutch, like for real. E15. There's 2 of these. I'm gonna break both of these out because I need them on the next one. Where do you go? That's the only E actually. Yeah, so we know there will be no confusion. They're the same. Separate the runners more. It's a little bit more easy. All right. I think that's it. Oh, PC 3, which we will also need both of. So we'll keep over there for future reference. Oh, always sheath your blades. Always sheath your blades. All right, so here we go. Got this piece going into this piece. Bam. And then this piece going in here. There's your arm, ladies and gentlemen. That is basically it. That is the frame with the arm. Now we're gonna dress it up. These actually go over here with this. And this one goes like this. We're gonna push it through. Nope. Wait. Yes. Like this here. And then this goes in like that. Bam. That's the forearm piece. Forearm piece. And now we got the E15. These things are... Oh no, this one's not like one of the trick ones. Sometimes the master grade, you have to watch which way you put these. I can't tell you how many times I put these things on backwards on the bigger kits. And now this goes like this. All right, and that's the arm. Now for the shoulder piece, we have a very complicated 3-piece build here. So we got, goes like this. This one goes here. Whoa, that doesn't make sense. Does it? I think. Oh, that makes sense. There you go. Told you it's complicated. All you gotta do is put this one here. Put this here. Oh, there we go. Hella complicated. Hear the click. Bam. And you guessed it. Going in here. And that is the right arm. Now, moving on to the hands. Let's do put them all out, but which ones should we go with first? Should we do... Here, I'll cut them out and we'll take a look at them. We've got the open hand. We've got... This one's more for holding the beam scythe. That one right there. And then you got the closed fist. So do we want to hit other mobile suits with an open hand with a fist? Or with a thumbs up? Which one do we want to go with? Let's cut all these out. Damn slab. Open hand it is. Unless there are any other objections to the pimp slab. Yeah. All right. So let me check this real quick because I think. Yep. All right. Wait a minute. Yeah. 19 is for the open hand. I think they all fit. They might not actually. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. I don't know. B19. There are multiple? There's not. This doesn't make sense. Oh, 20. Gotcha. All right. So this one does not go with this. Wait, does it? No, it does not. This one goes with this one. I think. I hope. I put it on correct. Yeah. Oh, we got some excess on the hands, man. Can I have my boy out here with rough hands? Especially he's gonna be him slapping. I don't think I could get to this now. There we go. Yeah, can't have Deathscythe with rough hands if he's gonna be pimp slapping people. Actually, I think I put that on backwards. Wait, 19 and 20. No, 19 and 20. I don't know. It fit. We're just gonna roll with it. Oh, this, look, bam. Before we put that on, let's check those excess. Check that excess. Ooh, yeah. Look at that hand, boy. Is it the same? It is definitely the same. Oh. Fret. Do not fret. Got that. Now for the fists, I'm gonna have to go turn on the other light because it got kind of dark. For the close fists, it's 29. Which I think both of these should be the same. Go. This is for the closed fist. Usually just one little slot. These might be, oh shit. These might be different. Yep, they sure are. So these are different. The fist ones are different. And these go here. Bam. All right. Hands. Now let's do the thumbs up. Silly me. We need the backhand of it. All right, bam, bam. After this, we're done with the right arm completely. Let's see if these are different. They are. What I mean by different, the open hand did not have the little lip right there. Open hand did not have those. The fist and these calling them thumbs up, but it's really just him holding the weapon. These have it, and this one is not cooperating. Which is weird because I'm an idiot, that's why. I don't know basic shapes. And bam. Thumbs up, everybody. Thumbs up. All right, we're going with the open hand. This is the right arm. So we will use, you guessed it, the right hand. All right, cool. Now we do all that. Sheathe your blades, people. Sheathe your blades. Now we do that all over again. Except for it's going to be on the left arm. I'm gonna need this. I'm not even looking at the instructions anymore. Cheap viewers on Streamboo, remove this space. Thank you. But I don't like cheap viewers. I like expensive ones. I'm a premium viewer kind of guy. Kind of viewers that do anything. All right, we got that. And then now we got to go back to the A pieces. Pretty sure it's going to be 22, 24. I think I know why they separated the arms, because this arm, the left arm, is where the Buster Shield goes. So they are different. Same, but different. But same. And I'll show you here in a minute. I get done with these cuts here. Bam. All right. So for the A piece, oh no, we got 3 more pieces on A. And it's for the headpiece. Actually, did I miss something here? Because this seems like it's for... Oh. Did not. We'll get to it when we get to it. All right, so what I meant by different, usually it's the same frame, so it's the same arm, right? So pretty much same pieces going all in a straight line, but they usually have you, and the instructions have you do like a ×2, like do all these steps twice. That way you have both arms, and then at the end, it'll be like, okay, now you're dealing with the right shoulder, and then you put the arm on there because this is going this way, it'll be the right shoulder, and then vice versa for the shoulder. So usually they'll split up the shoulders, and they'll have like the arms do this twice. But since Deathscythe has the Buster Shield on his left arm, this piece is different right here. So that forearm piece, and that's where the Buster Shield connects. See the thing there, and then it goes on here and goes on the arm, so he can like shoot it out or whatever. So I think that's why the instructions have you separate it, because of this one piece, which makes sense to me, but I don't know. Not a professional and to make gunpla maker. All right, so we got here this and this, right? And now we go into that this whole spiel with the forearm. This goes here, oh, there, and then turn this bad boy around, and we got there, right there. I really need to find my sanding stuff so I can take care of those nub marks a little better. Anyways, but yeah, I think that's why the instructions tell you to, oh, I cut too deep, I think. Anything that's showing, I'll touch it up later with the markers and whatnot. All right, so this goes like this. And we got E5. That bad boy right there. I think I missed. Yep, certainly did. A little shoulder piece. There we go, 18. All right, perfect. This goes in like this. Or does it? Nope. Maybe I should look at the instructions. There you go, like that. And then this is here. This will go in here. There we go. And then this will go this way, right? Yep. So it's the left. All right. Now we put the hand. And ladies and gentlemen, the arms are complete. Yes. Oh man, dude, this looks sick. I love this. I love Deathscythe, man. There we go. Huh? Looking good. Looking good. All right, now last this piece here. Here, I'll stand like that. Pretend he's standing on a platform. Sheathe your blades, people. Sheathe your blades. All right. I'm gonna use all of these pieces. Oh, this is to. Yep. All right. Go in here. Cut that. We're definitely going to use, I think, the rest of these. Oh. Man down, man down. Pretty sure that's like the side of it. This is the back portion of it. I'm just cutting away here, pretending to know what pieces are, because I really have no idea. As long as you cut. Oh, these are not. This is not one piece. This is separate. As long as you don't cut like the piece itself. It's just a big puzzle. That's all it is. You know? And you got the instructions. So it's like having a puzzle piece or having a puzzle. And all the puzzle pieces have like instructions on where to go. As long as you don't cut or like don't mess up where you're cutting and cut the pieces out correctly, you're golden. You know, you just gotta figure out where to put them. That's it. That is all. Let's see here. Do we need these? I don't know, but let's keep it there for now. What is it? 32? 35. Pretty sure it's a face. Yep. Oh, face mask. Say face mask, but face plate, I think, is the proper term. Probably gonna need this. Yep. The inner workings of the head. Go. 17 has already been cut. Pretty sure these are for the wings. Ooh. All right, let's figure this shit out. I need this one too. This is a really small piece. All right, there's that. All right, let's try to assemble this thing now. Let me take a sip. Refreshing. All right, let's see. Actually, let me see if this thing. Let me see something real quick. See if my printer has finished printing. There's not. We got a little ways to go. But we can put this together. This piece, I gotta trim just a little bit off here. Oof, that was a close cut. All right, and then A31. I'm gonna inspect these little ones just in case. Yeah, see right here, a little bit of excess, and sometimes with this excess, like it'll get in the way and it'll be super annoying just to try to get the pieces on. Oh, man. There we go. All right. So this is the chin. This is where the eye stickers go. Actually, and you know what? We're gonna keep it like this. I have a plan for the detailing of the eyes. So we're gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it naked right now, but in time, we will get there. Okay, that's that. Now, A1, which I think is this one. This goes in here, like so. Okay, yep. Super small. Hell yeah. Boom. All right, as long as we don't move this too much, it won't come out. And then A2. Oh, this has like a clip warning, do not cut. Okay, yeah, that's kind of obvious not to cut that piece off, but okay. All right, now we just got to put, where is the other piece? Is it this piece? There's no way it's this piece. Oh, it might be. Wait to the middle. Yeah, I think it is. All right, cool. So let's, I have no idea. Let's, oh God. I think it goes like this. I'm not even sure if this is the right thing. Pretty sure it goes like this. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, oh God, A4, A3. I probably should have. Right, this is A5. A4 is this one. This is A3. All right, cool. Probably should have followed the instructions a little more closer. All right, we're good. Now this piece goes here. It kind of looks like a Japanese like samurai helmet, like a kabuto. All right, so that's that. Now A3 and A4 go on the side. I like the way they did this because this is very because you can't see it in the the little photo, but the helmet. I keep saying helmet like this is some guy who just puts a helmet on. The head is it's got like these, it's like painted almost like with this like designs stuff, and the way they did this by putting that white piece, you know, in between the darker pieces, it gave it that they wouldn't have to put stickers on it and stuff like that. So I think that was a fine addition. Now A5 goes on here, but I saw something on A5 that I did not like. That piece, and then I think that was it. Okay. Now this kind of goes this way. Yes. That's right here. Damn. All right. Nice. And that is where the V fin goes. Now for the V fin, I like to cut these things off, like the safety guards or whatever it is. I think they're called. I always mess them up. But hey, there's always a battle damaged Deathscythe. Right. Actually, this one came out pretty good. Let's see this one. This is the one that's gonna give me a problem because I can never get like a good cut. Now when I do cut it, it's not enough. I cut it over here this way. I don't want to cut too much. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good right there. Yeah. Okay. A little shaky. Little shaky. Little shaky. Not too bad. No, not too bad. Actually, man, I could cut this one. And this is where I'm going to mess it up because I'm greedy. Can't just live with what I got. Actually, let's unsheath the X-Acto knife. Try to, there we go. Kinda, sorta, but okay. All right. We're going to live with that. This goes right here. It's coming together, man. It's coming together. All right. This is another one where the sticker is. It's the green. I think this is for the back piece, or I think this goes on top. All right, that goes there. Looks pretty decent. And then here we go. Put this. This goes up here like that. Click, clack. Oh God. Click, clack, clickety clack. Oof. Too much, bro. All right, that's it. That's the head. It's the head. Sheath your blades, ladies and gentlemen. Sheath your blades. All right, now put this together cautiously. Those V fins are looking rough. All right, there it is. All right, just the wings, and that's it. That's it. Got it done. Look at that, man. Look. Deathscythe's so cool. Oh, he's got his beam sight down here stowed away. But let's go ahead and start on the wings. We can call this guy complete. All right, so this is what I was talking about earlier. So this arm has Buster Shield goes. Usually it's come on, beam effect. There we go. Be closed like this. She can also, I believe, use it like, I think he uses that a couple times, like to crush other mobile suits. But when he's about to launch it, that's why it's got these two little like thruster things here. It's about to launch it. The beam saber effect thing comes out to it, and then he just launches it, baby. But let's one of his few, I guess it's his only long range. Only long range weapon, I think, besides his like little cannons on his. In here, he's got like cannons. There. Can't really see him. I don't think this one shows it, but he's got those like Vulcan cannons, I believe they're called. Is it Vulcan? Vulcan guns. I think he has. Wait. Let's do some research here. Research and development, real quick. Got this one particularly. Yeah, Vulcan gun, the twin beam scythe, and the Buster Shield. I think the original Deathscythe has more like shooting capabilities. Let me check here. Yeah, Vulcan gun, a pair of shell firing armament built into the head, low offensive power. Only used to restrict enemy movement and lay down a wall of suppressive fire due to their rapid fire capabilities. And then he's got a machine cannon. It's a pair of shell firing weapon mounted on the clavicles, capable of dealing significant damage to lightly armored mobile suits. This also says he has a cannon, but that was like he used it like one time in an episode, and they have it listed as one of his weapons. Is it one of his weapons? Long barreled shover that is held over the shoulder when used. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna have to rewatch that. I don't know. I never seen him with a cannon besides that episode. And then special equipment and features, got the hyper jammer. That's on his backpack. Oh, we gotta do the backpack. I forgot about the backpack. Oh, I don't think does this one have a backpack? I think it's part of the wings. Not? Oh no, it is. It's a separate little function backpack. But let's see. The hyper jammer, which is on his backpack, and then the self-destruct system, which Hiro Yui is very fond of. That's the original Deathscythe. This version of Deathscythe is an improved version because he's got like space combat capabilities and stuff. But this one, it's got the Vulcan guns still built into the head. Same thing, restricting enemy movement and laying down wall of suppressive fire. And then he's got the twin beam scythe, which is an upgrade from the single beam scythe of the original Deathscythe. And then the Buster Shield is an improved version of the Buster Shield. Yep, I think the original did not. Let's see here. The original did not have those thrusters. Like it'll still like shoot. The Buster Shield, but I don't think it had like yeah, so it has like one thruster, I believe, on its rear. This one has two thrusters on the back, which you can see here. One and two. And then the beam blade emitted when the blades at the front are split apart is also more powerful. The launched Buster Shield was even able to cancel out. Start that over. The launched Buster Shield was even able to cancel out a blast from the Wing Zero's twin Buster rifle, which we all know is pretty OP. It's pretty OP. So that's as far as armaments go. That's it. He's got the Vulcan guns on the head, the twin beam scythe, which is an improved version of it because it's got the obviously the twin beam scythe, like the beam, but it's got that rocket thruster on the back here, to give it like extra momentum and stuff. Yep, look, it also has a rocket thruster to give it extra momentum in use, effectively quadrupling the power of the original scythe. When not in use, the weapon is stored on the back skirt with its handle retracted. Look at that, huh? We're over here like lore accurate, all right? But as far as armaments, that's it. That's all it's got. And then the special equipment and features, it's got the active cloak with the wings, pretty much. These, it's a defense mechanism as well. When the cloak is active, it allows the Deathscythe helmet to turn invisible when closed and can function as wings when open, enhancing the suit's mobility. That was one of Deathscythe's, like the original Deathscythe's, like drawbacks, was its like mobility in space. That's why Deathscythe got cooked in space. And then the Hyperjammer again. This is it's a more let's see here. See how more power, like how much more powerful it is. The nozzles protruding, the backpack, scatter jamming particles, scrambling enemies' radar and cameras, features twice the jamming power than that of the original Deathscythe. So, and of course, the hero special, the self-destruct system. So that is the weapons and armament of this bad boy. All right, so let's do the backpack first, because the backpack looks pretty simple. It's got like 6 steps, and then we'll do the wings, and we should be done for the night. So let's go ahead and get that started. All right, let's move some of this stuff around. It's pretty much going to be all these pieces that are left on this runner. All right. Also thinking of rewatching Gundam Wing, just to get a more, I guess, recent feel for it. I think I've watched it. I've watched it a few times because, when it's on Toonami, it's on Toonami, or was on Toonami. I'd watch it. So, then they'll, replay it, stuff like that. So I've seen it a few times on there. I think I've watched it. I watched it once while I was in Korea. I spent a little bit of time in Korea. I think I watched it once there. But after that, I have not. All right, C. E. 15, 14, 15. Sure is. But I want to rewatch it just to get like a more, I haven't watched it in a while. I haven't seen it in a while, besides like, clips on the internet and stuff like that. So that'll be fun to watch. I know a lot of people say that the plot and the story is like just like weird. Like it doesn't make any sense and stuff like that. which I can understand. Like back then, I think back then when the animes were coming out, it was just like, here's a semi put together story, and also here's giant robots with super cool names and super cool abilities. Don't worry about our plot holes and stuff like that. Oh, this. Oh, God. Here we go again. Me not following instructions. Just cutting away. There we go. All right, cool. These are the nozzles that produce the jamming particles. It says it's supposed to click. Yep, there it is. Clickety clack. Here we are. All right, now he is ready to rock. He shares a lot of similarities between the original. I'm gonna have to find to bust out the original and have them all like side by side, just to have a feel for it. Another cool one is the Deathscythe Endless Waltz version. That one's pretty cool. To bust them all out just to have like side by side comparisons and stuff. That'd be dope. But yeah, there's the backpack with the jamming nozzles, the hyper jammer, which we learned today. That's it. That's it. It's complete pretty much. Now we just need to do the cloak, the wings. It will be Dunzo Sunzo. All right. Get to the page. Right. It shouldn't take too long. Actually, only a few pieces, which include all the stuff. I am gonna follow the instructions on that. I'm not just gonna cut away for these because I don't want to lose anything. I have to figure out crazy stuff. So we start with F2-8, which is this one. That first piece. That and that. Not bad. Perfect. That, and then we're gonna need, oh, that's where the A part. There we go. I didn't even realize. Yeah, these. Okay, so 32. Three. 34. Okay. All right. 35. Cool. 35. All right. That is it for runner A. There's nothing else on this. Put it in the box. Along with D and E2. There you go. Sound like a bingo operator. Let's go here. We only got a couple more pieces on E. E1 and a few more pieces on the C runners. Yeah. Yep, and the B runner. It's got some stuff. I'm assuming it's gonna come up here. They all look like connectors and whatnot for the wings. So assuming that it's over. Don't break anything. Keep that over there. That's E18. Don't need that right now. All right, cool. Oh, these A pieces go first. So 32. And the big one goes over here. That 34. There we go. Now this thing goes on here. How the... Oh, okay. What's up? Hey, chat. All right, and then the stickers go on here as well. All right, cool. Oh. K's LC was swung by the chat earlier, telling me about his Sandrock, his Gundam Sandrock. I'm not sure. They might be. Stop. Why would you say that? Who knows? Maybe. Inside. And another Charlie. I'm done here. I'm all yours. Not what I said. 16. Goes on top. Okay, interesting. T goes down here. All right. That is part of wing number 1. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's part of wing number 1. Now we gotta go back to the E. 20. They're all the same. Or these are both the same. Well, that's it for the E1 runner. F6, F26, 26. do this twice? No, sir. Hate it when you're going through a build and you realize you had to do that like same step. You could have like been done with it. This here shortly. So we'll go ahead and cut it off now. It's here like that. Clickety clack. No click, but need to be the pressure. That's front part of that wing right there. Now, 2.7. This one. This one has no. It does. No, that's not. It's these over here. 22 and 23. All right, cool. Here we go. Came off a little rough. Not sure which is which anymore, but this one is obviously this one. Got the same pattern. Or does it? Yep, sure. Why are you not? There we go. This one. This pattern. I don't think it goes that way though. I'm pretty sure it goes like this. Oh, hold on. A little bit of excess up here. There you go. This goes this way. All right. Okay, and then this black on there. Now F25 is this one. That's it for this runner. Part gonna come up here, and this comes in like this. That cloak, right side cloak, all done. All right. Now, since we kind of know what we're doing, semi know what we're doing, now we can continue, and now we can cut them all out. Go. Now we can cut all these out since we kind of know what the battle rhythm is. All right. Put that runner away. We're gonna need... No, I did not. Thought I messed up. But we are good. There. Pretty sure this one involved. Yep. There. And then this is for that last piece. And these are for that inner or that back. Well, where did it go? We will figure it out. They look the same. Pretty sure they are. Yeah. The whole E thing. And then W thing, yeah. Okay. That's it for this runner too. We officially only have the B runner. Okay. Oh, there it is. All right, so like this. Which one's which? That's the S. This is the E. I'm calling it an E because the pattern looks like an E inside. All right. This one looks like an S almost. And now we can put this on. There we go. Oh. All right, and that's that front side. We turn it inside, and then we have this one. And smaller one. Wait a minute. Yes. Okay. We're good. That. And then for this wing side, get that same E pattern. Goes right there. And this one. If I can move it right there. And that's it for that side, right? Yep. That's it for that. Now we just got to put this bad boy together, which is here, here. Tripping. There we go. And this bad boy right there. this. Right, yep. Clickety clack. Clickety clack. And this goes here. Come on. There we go. And that goes in here. And this would be the left side of the cloak. Bam. All right. And I believe I was correct in assuming that would be where the wings would be. Okay. Now. Yep. That's it. We put these bad boys up here. Like so. Kind of weird that they made this kit. See what? I guess he is like a navy blue. Like the cloak is black and white pretty much. Well, not pretty much, except for like the white part, or it's black and white except for the red, and then like the gray thruster stuff inside. But like the rest of the kit is like a dark navy blue. I'm wondering if it's like that in the anime. I'm assuming it is, but I think it would look a lot cooler if like the whole, instead of the navy blue, it was all black and white, or like the navy blue parts would be black. That's it. Cloak. The cloak opens up like so. I believe it's like this and like this. Like his wings, like that. There we go. Wondering if, no, man, that's the way it goes. I don't know how I feel about the wings. I mean, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like maybe I put this down like this. And like these part open. Maybe it looks a little bit. I don't know. I'm sort of not feeling these wings. But there he is. Deathscythe Hell. TV version. High grade. Complete. Now we'll get into posing. Maybe giving him some of the weapons. Here he is. Deathscythe Hell, the TV version. For some reason, again, I'm gonna rewatch the anime because for some reason I don't remember the wings like this. But I'm sure I'm wrong. So yeah. Alright, so this would be just him like chilling in the hangar bay. like with these arms. Let's put the Buster Shield on him. And just kind of go from there. Close it up. Put the shield on there. I wonder how the shield... Oh, it's not bad. Not bad. So you'd be cloaked up like this. You can move them around. And then you just be chilling, you know what I'm saying? Just in the dark, in the shadows. Just waiting. Waiting for someone to pull up. Alright, so let's change. Let's see if this beam scythe has. Nope, it does not. So it's probably gonna have to be this one. Nope, fits right in there. So let's keep it lore accurate. He's got the wings open. Actually got both wings open like that. Is it all of them at the same time? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be like all of them open at the same time. And then let's remove his hand. Put this hand. Maybe I should just put the hand on first. There you go. And now this beam scythe is coming off. Clickety clack here. All right, try that. And there he would be, you know, just in the shadows waiting for you with this cloak on. And then all of a sudden, oh shit. It's a Gundam! Oh, maybe this is more for like an attack. This hand configuration. Here, let me check. Where it fits. This one. Sure does. All right. Get rid of the thumbs up. Put this one on. Yeah. Way better. I'm gonna have to get like an extra like camera to put like on the side or something, just to have like a turntable for when I finish the kits. I think that's will be a good idea. But this is pretty much, let's see how he's looking in the photo. Kind of, sorta. Bad boy. This was fun. This was fun to do on stream. Especially being my favorite Gundam. Not this one specifically, not the Hell version specifically, but for sure. Hell yeah. Bam. All right. So that's that. So next stream we'll panel line, we'll figure out the sticker situation. I'm gonna go through the stickers. The stickers are here. I didn't put any stickers on them. I usually don't, except for the eyes, but I want to do something different with the eyes this time for this one. So this we'll do some panel lining. We'll figure out the sticker portions, pieces, whatever, of the build. Because like these grays, I don't know, man. I kind of want to customize this thing now. Maybe we'll do like a whole customization thing, because I really feel like the navy blue on camera, it looks a lot darker than what it is, like the navy blue. But I really think like if the navy blue is black, I think it would make it a little bit more sick. He already looks sick, but I think it'll give it like an extra, like, I don't know, like badassery or whatever. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll customize this bad boy on stream. We'll see. We'll see where the wind takes us with this one. But next kit is going to be a tall geese kit. Which one? Don't know yet. We've got the real grade tall geese 3 and the master grade tall geese 2. Don't know which ones yet. Maybe I'll throw up. Maybe we'll do like a. Maybe I'll come up with like a Discord or something and invite people and people can vote or whatever. If there's anyone in the chat that would like to suggest which one to build, I was thinking the real grade, just because, or I was thinking the master grade. So because I have this one, and then I'll do a master grade, and then I have another, and then I could do the real grade. Or no, I was thinking the master grade, because after the master grade I have the other tall geese, and I could do that one and then go back to the bigger. I don't know. We'll see. I'll flip a coin, see which one I'll do. But this was really fun to do on stream. It's been a while since I built a kit. It's been a while since I actually streamed, but I'm glad I got back to it. To be honest, this has been very helpful as far as mentally. So there's that aspect of doing this. I narrate things in my head and out loud anyway. So doing this on stream, pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna. I feel like I need to show this, like standing up like on a turntable thing. I feel like that needs to happen. So we're gonna figure that piece out. Whether it be, I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out, because I feel like as there's a hair stuck in the middle. I don't even know if you can see it. Like, it's in between the pieces of the beam scythe. So let me try to exterminate this. Okay, it's gone. But here we go. All right, cool. Bam. Yeah, like I really feel like it needs to shine like on its own on a turntable or something. I think it's like here, and then like it's in front like that. The more I look at it, the more I'm like liking it, like more and more and more. Just like when you get to posing it, it's a special occasion. And then of course you got the beam. I'm gonna put, you know what, we're putting everything on this bad boy. We're putting everything. Have him just ready for war. So we will be adding Deathscythe Hell TV version. High grade Deathscythe Hell TV version to the Zero Prime Army. That's what I'm gonna call this. Every kit I build on stream, we're gonna add it to the Zero Prime Army. Zero being a nod to the Zero system from Gundam Wing, from the Wing Zero, and the Epion, I believe, has a Zero system as well. Actually, let me fact check myself. Oh, that. Let me fact check myself. Wing Gundam Zero. They develop. Oh, it was an entirely new one though. Let's see. Let's do some research here. Because I don't think want to say it does. Maybe I should just search it. There we go. Does it have the modified version of the Zero system, known as the Epion system? See if I can find. Yep, Epion system. Trace had a modified version of the deadly Zero system installed in Epion's cockpit, known as the Epion system. It operated the same as the Wing 00 system, but the pilot wears a special helmet on their head when using the system. Any technical differences compared to the Zero system is unknown. Zex also used a modified version of this system to control the White Fang's mobile dolls. Okay. So it's not really the Zero system. It's a version of it that you wear a special helmet. I don't remember that. I don't remember the helmet. I don't remember the helmet. Let's fact check that too. Let's see what we can find. Is I don't remember that. Let's here. Let me for the views. Let me put my stuff away here. I know Hero uses it. First appearance. I don't remember people wearing a helmet. To pilot this thing. Wing 0. In here, this is all like cool explosion stuff. I'll have to look into this because I don't remember this helmet that they speak of. Anyways. Okay, I think that's it for tonight. I might stream tomorrow, but I'm not gonna mess with the kit tomorrow. I'm gonna do something else. All right, I have a miniature that I need to, a D&D miniature that I need to paint. And I'm gonna do that probably tomorrow. We'll make it like a fantasy Friday or something. We'll do that tomorrow, and then Monday we'll do some panel lining on this kit, and maybe get a poll or something going, or something where we flip a coin on stream or whatever to figure out what Tallgeese we're going to be building next. So that being said, thank you to everyone who joined. Thank you to everyone who came in here, chatted for a little while. I appreciate it. Again, this was super fun to do. I'm pretty excited about doing more of these. I've got quite a backlog as of right now, and I know there's a couple of kits that have come out that I'm really looking forward to maybe purchasing and getting just for the future. And yeah, let's keep this ball rolling, huh? But yeah, thanks everyone for coming on by. Please feel free to join next time. Feel free to follow or whatever it is if you like, content. I'm gonna be building a lot. I don't know if we'll see how the fantasy miniature painting thing goes. But we'll see how that goes. But plan is to build some kits. Here on stream. Hopefully, get some more kits, build those. Hopefully have a list of Gundam wing kits that I would like to purchase and finish to have the collection. Sandrock custom being one of them. Also Heavy Arms custom from the Endless Waltz the movie. And also a few real grades, like the real grade Epion would probably be cool to build. I've got the master grade one, and I'm also gonna, so these will be this is my captain right now. All right, Deathscythe Hell is my captain for my mobile suit team, and we're gonna be running, he's gonna be running the missions. He's the mission commander right now, and as we go building this small little gunpla army, we'll be adding some previous builds that I've done off stream, but I want to like put the stickers on and stuff like that, and that'll be kind of like the induction into the army of my gunpla army, and we'll see where this goes. Again, this was really fun. Yeah, catch me next time for like the panel lining and the details. Didn't put any stickers. We're gonna figure that part out. I'm gonna figure that part out. But 100% complete on Deathscythe Hell, and next stream is gonna be panel lining, and next stream will be the miniature painting. After that, we'll do the panel lining and details on Deathscythe Hell, and then we will start a new kit. Hopefully on Wednesday we'll start a new kit. Next Wednesday, Wing Wednesday. We'll start a new kit. It's gonna be a tall geese, a real weird remaster gate. Figured it out. We'll see where it goes. Yeah. Again, thanks for joining, and I'll catch y'all next time. See you later, pilots.